So, before we start, I'd like to ask you guys a question. Did anyone here smile back at me when I entered the stage? Did you guys perceive my energy? Well, if you did, you've just experienced the ripple effect, which is what I'm going to be talking about today. Did you know that a smile can improve someone's day? Well, a genuine smile and a warm look can brighten even the darkest of moods. Look, I used to be quite insecure about my smile. I had this habit of hiding my front teeth and forcing a tight lip grin, just like this one. Have any of you ever felt self-conscious about your smile? Perhaps you've avoided smiling in pictures, or maybe you even covered your mouth while laughing. It's a subtle yet powerful emotion that can hold us back. But one day, things changed for me. When I met my best friend's parents, we were having a chat, and while chatting, they told me I had this radiant and contagious smile. This simple compliment gave me a huge boost of confidence. So I decided to challenge myself. I decided to smile and practice really smiling without hiding my teeth. At first, it felt very awkward and unnatural, but I kept going. And as I smiled at strangers, and I even smiled at myself in the mirror. Slowly but surely, this self-consciousness began to fade away. In time, I realized that my smile is a gift and not a flaw. It's a way to connect with others and show empathy and kindness. And as I continued to smile, I began to notice this change in how people responded to me. They seemed more open, more receptive, and they even smiled back at me. This is why today I want to explore how a simple smile can create a powerful ripple effect, impacting not just the person who's smiling, but also those around them. So, first, let's start with the science of smiling. Did you know that a simple smile releases dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins? Well, neither did I. These chemicals are our body's natural mood lifters. They reduce our stress and elevate our mood. So when we smile, our brain automatically feels happier, even if this smile is being forced. Now, on the psychological impact behind smiling, studies have shown that smiling has multiple health benefits. For example, it lowers blood pressure, it reduces our stress, and it boosts our immune system. It's a small action that can have a huge health benefit. Now, let's talk about the social ripple effect. Have you ever heard of the social ripple effect? Well, it's how actions and interactions affect others, creating a chain reaction. It could be positively or negatively. It's like when you throw a pebble in a pond, and it creates ripples that go outwards. But let's start from the beginning. Contagious nature. Smiles are incredibly contagious. When we see someone smile, we often want to smile too. This phenomenon is known as emotional contagion. This is when our mirror neurons fire up, making us recreate this expression and also feel this associated emotion. But what are our mirror neurons? Our mirror neurons are brain cells that react when a particular action is being performed or when it's only being observed. So, smiling strengthens our relationships because it makes us appear more approachable, more kinder, and friendlier. So, it enhances our social interactions because people who smile more are often conceived as more confident and competent. For instance, let's put this example. In a workplace setting, this leads to better teamwork and collaboration. Now, smiling doesn't stop there. It's also an opening for different cultures because it's a universal language. A smile is a sign of happiness. Regardless of where you are standing in the world, a smile will break down barriers and foster connections. Nevertheless, let's take into account cultural variation. While the meaning of smile is often related to positivity, there are some cultures that interpret them in unique ways. For example, let's have the Asian culture. People here smile to mask up discomfort or embarrassment, while in Western cultures, people smile to show happiness. Now, I want to give you a real-life example. Imagine this. Imagine you are working at a coffee shop on a busy morning. Everyone is in a rush, everyone's faces are buried in their phones, when suddenly a customer greets you with a warm smile. How would you feel? Wouldn't you feel a little bit more relieved, maybe less stressed, and even a bit more comfortable that you might smile back at this customer? This small exchange brightens not only your day, but also the customer's day, making them leave the store feeling a lot lighter. This small action will create a chain reaction that will affect everyone this customer will interact throughout its day. This is why I encourage you to smile more often. Be mindful of the impact your smile can have on others, because it can create a powerful ripple effect in your community. And regardless if your smile is imperfect, it will make a huge impact. I've realized that the more we smile, the less people pay attention to our imperfections that we all have. So, you should maybe try and write down the things that make you happy. Grab a gratitude journal and write down the things that make you smile, but also write down the things that might not make you too happy, because it will always be a reminder to smile. Now, you should also try to surround yourself with people who encourage you to smile more often, because just as Sia said, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Now, let's clear something up. I'm not trying to promote toxic positivity. I'm not trying to pursue this pressure of only feeling positive emotions, because it's okay to not be okay. What I want to show is how small actions can have a huge impact in the world. Nowadays, people are so worried about our own lives that we don't take into consideration others' feelings. So, I encourage you to smile. Start your day with a smile. Smile at strangers. Brighten someone's day. You should really try it. Now, after explaining the science behind smiling, its social ripple effects, its cultural variations, and real-life examples, I've realized that a smile can have multiple health benefits, can create a positive atmosphere, and it will enhance our social interactions. So, remember, a smile is a powerful tool. And just like these smiles that belong to my friends, they have a huge impact on everyone, regardless of them being perfect. So, let's spread smiles across the world. Let's watch this ripple effect unfold, because just as Mother Teresa once said, we shall never know all the good that a simple smile can do. Thank you.